Alright, it says I'm live. I'm hoping I'm live. I'm waiting to see if... Yep, I'm live. Okay. We are good to go. Welcome everyone, I'm Joe, and as I've been doing the past few days, I'm streaming for my summer vacation. Because it's fun, and I enjoy having time to play these games a little bit more now. I'm part of the channel Geek to My Nerd, where my wife Ashley and I stream games, talk movies, talk other geeky stuff. We have further plans. We're trying to branch out and do some new things. If you watch some of our older live streams, which are all archived on our channel at youtube.com/geektomynerd, all together as one word, then you'll know that we typically can only stream, or could only stream in the past PS4 games, and we could only stream them through the PS4 native streaming capability. Here I am now, streaming still PS4 games, but there's reasons for that. But I'm streaming using this fantastical new thing that I got going on here. Oh, do that. So, we are gonna go live here. We're live now. I don't know why I'm saying we're gonna go live here, but yeah, I need to make sure I'm actually still live, but let's keep moving. Okay, yeah, we're live. It just looked weird for a minute. Looked like I wasn't actually caught up to what was going on the screen. So, let this play for a minute, because I love this music. As people filter into the chat, I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on it, but as it's not on the actual TV screen anymore, it's harder for me to notice, and I gotta split my attention. But that's why I like these turn-based JRPGs, less I have to pay attention to. Not necessarily not less that I have to pay attention to, but I have time to look at the screen. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Last time we played, we were in Kamoshida's palace for the second time. Your main character, had just awoken to his persona, Arsène Lupin. And, yeah, now we're back here, and we're looking for people that are being tortured. Soldiers outside, let's take note of the situation before we go out there.
Let's go.
It does. How security level will rise. When you're spotted by an enemy, security level will rise, shown on the gauge. If it gets 100%, you're forced to leave the palace.
Come on, man.
Now then.
I'll reveal your true form.
Got him. Ow. Ow.
Persona. There.
I meant to attack the other one.
Watch your health. When you get some breathing room, heal. Scratch one enemy. Too bad. Hey, you're in danger. Pull back and heal.
I'll heal after this. There we go.
Spectacular victory.
Let's go. I love the way that the combat completion screens are handled too. Just
All right.
so much about this game. The style, the look is amazing. Alright, so they said those barred doors. Let me check that. That door won't open. That's fine. This is where I need to go anyway.
Hey.
Probably shouldn't be shoulder checking every door you come across.
Damn it.
Yeah, nobody yet.
Damn it. Huh? Whoa.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and how about that? Surprise. Be mindful of how much ammo. All right, I'll show you.
So yeah, because of the cognition of it all, I'm sure they'll explain it when we get out of the combat. Sweet, leveled.
I leveled up. For real?
Cognitive world, as long as your opponent sees it as real, it'll become such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. Basically, because this is a world of imagination, dreams, and things like that, it's all based on perception and cognition. If the gun looks real, here it will function as real.
Well, now then.
Is telling us we can change the commands of combat, assigning tactics, which is something I've already done. One moment. Dun. skill selection, done that as well. Rush. Not all that is not exactly super important at this moment, but might be later on. Okay, turn around, turn around, turn around.
I'll reveal your true form.
Got him.
All right, the first move is on.
Let's see.
The enemy's down. This is it. Only one more. Let's go.
Agi. Oh, jeez.
What was that? Focus.
Don't. Oh, good. Insufficient SP.
The last one. Nice work, team.
8 XP. Mona leveled. That's good.
Okay.
Alright. Going 2, you can take it down again. Choose special ways to find enemies.
Let's go.
Bum, bum, bum.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. First, knock down all the enemies.
Aw,
Everything starts with
sweet.
that crucial step.
Persona! You're mine.
All right. Now,
Now it's time for an all-out attack.
Do it.
These are so cool. I do not have the game, but from my understanding, Joker from this game, your lead
Nice
character,
going.
is in Smash, and that's what his final Smash looks like, is the all-out attack.
now then.
Let me just check one more place.
What's this?
Nothing. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Whoa! Damn it! This is...
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this? Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys. You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
Very.
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
it be so complicated?
I mean, it's not that complicated.
So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's...
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the...
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team. The one common...
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar...
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So, it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but...
Hey, Cal. Still at school, but liking and sharing. Got a meeting at noon. No, I mean, that's what, an hour for you? Have I guess I hope it's a good, productive meeting.
If they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police?
Thank you for liking and sharing, as always, good sir. I appreciate it. Sorry, I just noticed your message. I was engrossed in reading the plot of the game.
If all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
I don't want to talk over some of the spoken parts as much.
Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
Oh.
Hey!
Wow.
Come on, man. Whoa!
What are your thoughts?
Yeah!
Alright, let's go.
Yes!
Let's go!
Oh, man. This way!
Oh, man.
You knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle! I've memorized their faces real good.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Dick. He's just such a dick.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still cared.
That's not true!
You've come along with this fool and are now going to end up dead. How unlucky of you.
This guy's such a
Go.
dick.
Kill them all! Don't sully my castle with garbage.
Ah.
Ryuji, move!
What's up, Bicorns?
We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill...
Ow. Ow. Let's see. Let's start with Iha.
Ravage them!
There's more of them? This is bad. Failure!
Can't be.
Oh no! So I think this is part of the plot, if I remember. Yeah.
Oh! Oh! You piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
Wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Stand up for yourself!
Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are.
Oh,
All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida.
What are you doing? Silence him!
yeah, that's not gonna work. None of that's gonna work for me.
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
It'd be nice if we got an anime cutscene, but this is just a in-game graphics.
You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Yeah, do they not remember when this literally happened the other day with the main character?
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks. Now that I got the time for payback.
Cats.
Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Mock me, you brat!
What do we got here? Ah, Eligor.
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters.
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd! Persona!
The enemy's down.
Let's go, Captain!
The enemy's down.
Persona!
Let's see if this works on him. It does not.
Persona! Ravage them!
Let's see if Garu does it.
I'll finish you.
Nope. Okay. That sucked. Oh well.
Captain Kidd! Persona! Go loud!
Witness my fall.
Got him.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida.
Gross.
So why have I lost?
Because you were weak.
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
Whoa. So Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now,
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What's to understand? Oh, gross.
what? Takamaki?
Oh! Oh, what a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
Oh, Meowvelous.
What's going on?
One second.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here?
It's her cognition of him. It's his
Let
cognition
go,
of
you
her.
perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
Gross.
That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Hey, Randall. Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Hope everything's going well.
jealous. Well,
Gross.
I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you. Clean them up this instant.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just...
Thank God you've got a level head.
We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this. Should I be happy about that? Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Oh, come on.
Quiet.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be.
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
That's an interesting way to put it, and not wholly inaccurate. At least, you know, based on what they're trying to explain. So, for those that maybe aren't fully up on it,
We're okay?
some of the stuff behind the Persona games is based loosely on
The
the
Kamoshida in reality.
psychological philosophy of Carl Jung, which deals with the other self and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know too much about it myself, but I know he was a contemporary of Sigmund Freud, or they were friends or knew each other or whatever. But it's definitely a much more
I guided you as
metaphysical
It's your
stance
turn to cooperate.
on the ideas behind psychology and the workings of the
That's
human
why I
mind.
was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan? Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making...
We're busy.
I'm trying to make a fool of the
Thanks
cat.
for everything, You got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Ugh, sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up? I guess
Exhausted.
you don't really show it, huh? But damn, If what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good.
One moment.
I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves.
Oh,
Once we
really?
make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, want to help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sure. Why not?
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his dick. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. Doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with.
That's not necessarily true. While that would be the easiest answer, I mean, kids these days have access to all sorts of methods of technology that we don't, and your character assaulting who he assaulted, even though it wasn't assault, it was
Just
in
like he did with
self-defense or defending another, would probably be all over the internet as well, especially so soon after it happened.
Take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I could sense a bond of trust coming from Ryuji.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
I'm sorry, leading?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
So this is another integral portion of this game, the social links, as it were. I believe in this one they're called confidants. But as you rank them up, you get access to new abilities and powers and persona of the particular. When you make new persona of the particular arcana, they are more powerful as well.
Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now, so why don't we grab a bite somewhere? Meat, man. Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? Oh, my bad. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? Ah, we might be more alike than I originally thought. You're the first guy that made me think that. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong.
Bunch of thieves. That's all they'll ever be. Oh, right?
I did something stupid at school before, too.
Hey, there's some great thieves throughout history. The Boston Tea Party was all based on stolen tea. Robin Hood was a thief. Yeah, there's probably more. Hey, Lord of the Rings. The heroes of the Lord of the Rings are burglars slash thieves.
What the hell, man? You barely touched your food. Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school.
A little bit.
Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too. Just you wait, Kamoshida.
It's really coming down outside
We're
over
gonna
here.
start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? But, thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more! There's tons of ginger here!
What? Downtrodden girl.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself.
It's not that easy.
Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
And that may be.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Sui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck.
This is a very I get strong vibes of those two being very much like Shiho is like trying to cry for help and just be like, I want to quit, but An, who's trying to be super friendly and supportive and helpful, is accidentally enabling her to get worse in this situation. It's just a bunch of well-meaning that is, you know, not going well. Though she is trying to help in her own way, which is covered in the game.
Now listen up.
Up to you, but trust me, you're gone if you start causing problems. Oh. Decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? Yep. Be counting you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a bro, man. Well, see you tomorrow. Those guys who've been getting abused, you and me. That's some really cool effects that they do in this game using the cell phone communication, texting with your teammates as time goes on. Oh, new text. The thing in your phone has some red eyeball icon, right? Up at the same weird place when you use the nav app, right? I found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. It's creepy. For real. What is this thing? think it's been downloaded on its own somehow. Do something without knowing what this. Do 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 do. The metaverse. Back to the Velvet Room. More like a Velvet Prison. I wonder if it's in a Velvet Underground. Yeah, that was bad. That wasn't good at all.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why... What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place? Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. Your rehabilitation determines if ruin can be stopped. Yet, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. But today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, haven't you? Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change.
I'm sure there's tons of videos you can find online about the influences on Carl Jung's philosophy of the persona and the mind and psychology and such on the Persona game series. But I know I've been wanting to research it a little myself to see how much of an impact it's made with the ideals involving, you know, why maybe they choose iconic mythological figures or folklore figures as the personas for the main characters and such. I know it has something to do with the themes behind like each game to an extent, but I feel like there's probably more to it. Persona 3 has a very tragic ending. It's still good. I mean, you save the world, but its ending in general is fairly tragic. So a lot of the Persona are like Greek and Roman gods and such. While Persona 4 is all based out of solving the problems of a small rural Japanese town, and all the Persona are Japanese folklore and deities. As where this one is about rebelling against the system, and all the primary personas are like rebels and thieves and killers and things like that. Those that buckled against, or that bucked against society.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the full persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Lama. The Fool allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a holdup.
All right.
Special confidant abilities.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
That one's a jerk.
I can't do this.
Against teacher team, Kamoshida's gonna crush us. In person though, we should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay, you're gonna get your face smashed in. Okay, the volleyball team is what the hell goes on during their practices. So everyone seems to know about the teams getting beaten on.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, everyone, start to shut up. Okay, listen up, everyone. So you'll know volleyball today, at the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it? Oh, anime cutscene.
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Interesting.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Spike! That's creepy. And boom, right in the face. No actual, like, remorse over the situation.
Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
Uh-huh.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
Acting like a king over here too. Got to know each other better, my butt. As a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw for slaves yesterday. Someone spilled. Where are you searching? Class D, so let's start there. That's your class. Hopefully you got them to talk without any issues. You can get them to talk. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh? You cannot move around the map using the R button. Quick travel to bring up map with the R1 button, selecting the location you want to move to. Need to get know my way around school. This is my classroom. There's someone to talk to, so let's see. This guy knows.
Damn it!
alone. You're really bothering me. So that's not working. He'll check the practice building. You start to handle the classroom building. Third year on the volleyball team, I think he's in 3C. Third year classrooms are on the 3rd floor. He's getting pretty beat pretty badly. Castle, minus some injuries here too. Anyway, let's find something. Alright, 3C is my target area. That's D, E, so C must be this way. Wait, that's 1C? But I went upstairs, right? I'll try this one. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Trying to. Maybe I misread where stuff is. Hey, it's on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What? Interesting. What? Okay. Ooh, someone to talk to. Bunch of boyfriends. Class D. There's somebody I'm missing. It's in 3C. Alright. First floor is the one labeled 3C, so I will look around there. It's gonna be such a pain. Practice is gonna be tough. Dedicated to training us. He believes in everything Sakura says.
Who cares?
Freaked out with Kamoshida. So, I think it's a little weird that it's not that the first years are on the top floor and the third years are on the bottom floor, but I do think it's weird that they're labeled like an opposite manner. So like first years are on in the threes. Or first years are, I'm sorry, it's labeled in the opposite manner. That first years are on floor 3, and they're like 1B, 1C, etc., and that the third years are in the 1s, and it's a weird. Ugh.
I can't do it.
Please get ready to go home for today.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Oh no.
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why's she gotta be so aggressive all the time? We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mishima.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? We saw him spike you today, right in the face. That was just because I'm not good at the sport. Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
He got clocked in the face with her.
Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless...
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line? Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this. There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it. This has gotta be a joke. Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
Poor Mishima.
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
So yeah, I was gonna see if there's anything else there to check out, but the principal and even the parents know about the abuse. I'm beat from running around all day. I would argue that was less physically intensive than fighting in a cognitive reality. Oh my god, so almost done with the weekend, or week, thank god. Just so awesome. Asked for his autograph. Weird sounds like screaming, though no one's there. Respect by fans. So the cognition is starting to bleed into reality a little bit. And yeah, the volleyball team, someone who knows them. Talked to the girl during break, but got nothing.
shouldn't you be heading to volleyball? Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Dude.
What is it? Huh?
Transfer to Class D.
Okay.
You get a really good, like, the artist rendition of her is really good for that kind of, like, exhausted, haunted look. They did a really good job putting that home, doing, like, you get the feeling for the crap she's going through.
Then I'll...
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking to. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him direct. I know. But seriously, isn't there something we... No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything? So you want to tell him about the castle? Have any other ideas? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. Got any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
What?
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our... Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You...
How should I know?
You hearing this too? Then it really is Morgana.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard...
Oh, shut up.
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time. I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it? Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier.
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you?
You know, with all the other crap I keep in my bag.
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida... He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes. And he'll confess them himself.
You for real?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your...
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desire... But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die?
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think? For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be...
Isn't this your only... I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, just leave your bag on the roof of the school. That's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Got my attention. Looks at Suzugiro. Where's her? Kamoshida. Middle school. Just not their type, you know. So I gotta wonder where those rumors come from. Whatever. I'll try asking around some more tomorrow. They probably come from Kamoshida. Cafe Leblanc.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening? Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry.
Not really. So we are at about an hour and 20 on the stream. When I get to the next opportunity to save, I'm going to.
Nothing.
But it will take some time. Oh, I thought it would take, you know, more time than that. Oh, it is going to take more time than that. I have to follow on. Alright. Downstairs and to the right. I don't know which way she went. She didn't turn there. Searching the area, so she's like around here. There she is.
No.
I'm trying to be a nice dude. Oh. Somewhere safe. Open restaurant.
Anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
Thank you very much.
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
Always giving the main character of a Persona game weird, creepy stalker eyes. And the fact that you're a silent protagonist just makes things even weirder.
What am I saying? I barely even talked to you before. You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person, as the rumor says? You just don't seem like it. That you assaulted someone. That you almost killed them.
kind of had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You
I
seemed lonely.
mean,
Almost like you didn't belong anywhere.
technically, I guess you could call what I did assault, but yeah.
Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me. Everything. As if something like that would ever happen. I wasn't asking for a serious... But I do feel a bit better now. I'm
Good.
gonna head home.
Also good.
Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well...
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
This can't be good.
On.
You haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you? Actually made a friend.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey.
Banana. Da, da, banana. Da, na, na. Na, 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 na. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here. We're going to start on 4/13 on the next stream. Thank you everyone for joining in today. Thank you to Cal. Thank you to Randall. If you check out the stream afterwards, thank you. As mentioned, my name is Joe. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some more Persona 5. This evening, we'll be Ashley and I will be playing the next portion of the first Phoenix Wright game, which I believe is the third case still, and we're on the next day of trial. So, lots of exciting stuff to check out. Make sure to follow us here on Geek to My Nerd. You can also follow us on Twitter, where if you look at the description of the video, as well as the little thing in the bottom, the ticker that I have going, it'll have all of our information there. Thanks everyone. Y'all have a great day.